The future of Batman is basically a tale of two cowls. In one corner, you've got the gritty noir detective, a broken man perpetually soaked in the rain of a terrifying Gotham. In the other, a brighter symbol of adventure, a father stepping out of the shadows to fight alongside his son. With Matt Reeves' Dark Knight preparing for his next chapter, a totally new, more swashbuckling Batman is swinging into the DCU. So, the question is, which version of the Dark Knight is going to win the battle for Gotham's soul and the audience's loyalty? Today, we're breaking down both futures to figure out which one will define Batman for a new generation. On one side, we have the established world of the Batman. Its sequel, The Batman Part 2, is currently slated for an October 2027 release, and it promises to drag us even deeper into its nightmarish version of Gotham. Cast members like Colin Farrell have called the script deeper and scarier, suggesting director Matt Reeves is doubling down on the grounded psychological thriller tone that made the first film such a hit. This is Batman as a solitary hunter, almost a horror figure, pushed to his absolute limit. It's an Elseworld story, which just means it stands completely on its own, separate from any bigger cinematic universe. On the other side is The Brave and the Bold, the official Batman for James Gunn and Peter Safran's new DC universe. This movie, directed by The Flash's Andy Muschietti, is set to introduce the Bat family, zeroing in on Bruce Wayne's relationship with his son, Damian Wayne. Based on Grant Morrison's legendary comic run, this story is about a Batman who discovers he has a kid who is raised by assassins. Gunn himself has called Damian his favorite Robin and a little son of a bitch, signaling a story about a very strange and complicated father-son dynamic. While a lot of the details are still being worked out, we can expect a more adventurous, character-driven film that fits into a larger, interconnected DCU. Now let's get into the core conflict here. The Batman we see in Matt Reeves' universe is a man fueled by vengeance. He's a symbol of fear, a creature of the shadows. His mission is a deeply personal, lonely crusade. You can't argue with the success of this approach. It delivers a mature, intense story that really digs into the psychological price of being Batman. Critics loved it, and audiences were hungry for that dose of realism. The Brave and the Bold represents a massive shift. By introducing Damian, Batman isn't just a symbol anymore. He's a father. His mission has to evolve from a private war on crime to one about building a legacy. How does a man who operates on trauma and discipline even begin to raise a son who is a trained killer? This injects a whole new emotional core into the character. It's not just about saving Gotham anymore. It's about saving his own son from the same darkness he fights every night. This family-focused story could easily pull in a broader audience that connects with stories of parents and children, not just grim detective work. These two futures also give us two very different Gothams. Matt Reeves' Gotham is practically a character itself, a gritty noir hellscape that feels terrifyingly real. The success of this world is all about its atmosphere. It feels like a city you could visit, even if you'd never want to. The Batman Part 2 seems poised to make this world even scarier and more intense. In contrast, the Gotham of the Brave and the Bold needs to be a world where the Bat family makes sense. It has to be a place where a 10-year-old in a cape fighting crime with his dad feels earned, not ridiculous. While James Gunn has been clear he isn't making a campy Batman, this version will naturally need a slightly more heightened reality to work. This doesn't mean it's less serious, just a different kind of serious one that embraces the more fantastic comic book elements of this world. This opens the door for a wider variety of stories and tones, which is a key part of the new DCU strategy. So which future wins, the Dark Avenger or the dynamic dad? Honestly, the real winner here is us, the audience. For the first time, we're getting two distinct, high-profile, live-action versions of Batman at the same time. James Gunn himself has said that audiences are savvy enough to keep different universes straight. The gritty, standalone saga of the Batman can keep on delivering the mature, street-level stories it tells so well, giving fans exactly what they want from that vision. At the same time, The Brave and the Bold can expand the Batman mythos in a totally new direction, exploring him as a leader and a father while plugging him into a vibrant, interconnected universe. One doesn't have to fail for the other to succeed. The future of Batman isn't a battle to be won. It's an expansion. We're entering an age where the character can be everything at once. A dark detective, an action hero, and a father. The real victory is that we get to watch it all happen. But what do you think? Are you more excited for the dark, gritty realism of the Batman Part 2? Or are you all in for the family-driven adventure of the brave and the bold? Let us know what you think down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that bell so you don't miss what's next.